confirmed touchdowns very close to the Calvesta area this afternoon, and we will get you right back to golf here momentarily as we get you up to speed on what's happening there. Tornado warnings till 2:30 for the aforementioned counties. Let me zoom into these thunderstorms that we have. Again, the last check that we had, tornado reported that continued to descend and then rise back up into the clouds very frequently, reported very close to the Calvesta area, and right now close to K156 and also the county line there with Hodgman and Finney County, very close to the Calvesta area. Can't stress enough, if you are in Calvesta or off to the east and southeast of there, close to K156 or the county line into extreme western Hodgman County, you need to be in your tornado shelters at once if you're not already. Again, we've had confirmed touchdowns with this thunderstorm with tornadoes reported at various times this afternoon. Preferably, if you are in Calvesta or those areas, you need to be in your tornado shelter, preferably in a basement. If you don't have one, lowest floor of your house, center of the house. Cover yourself with as many protection objects as you can, and also stay in cover until the tornado passes. Again, tornado warning for those areas: eastern Finney County, northwestern Hodgman County. Did include extreme northwestern or northeastern Gray County. That has since expired now as the storm has moved off to the north and east. We're going to break away now here on KWCH, continue our coverage on Always On Storm Team 12.
Gay is 100 from a trust.
Good afternoon. This is meteorologist Ross Jansen from the KWCH 12 Storm Center, working alongside Rodney Price and Ina Segal. We're watching some very dangerous thunderstorms out in southwestern Kansas. A couple of new tornado warnings to tell you about. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on the area of concern. Notice how it's a pretty concentrated area of thunderstorm activity across southwestern Kansas, but numerous thunderstorms producing large hail, damaging winds, and yes, we've had some tornadoes reported this afternoon. We're going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer to the activity of concern this afternoon. And again, it's southwest Kansas that appears to be under the gun right now. We've got a couple of new tornado warnings in effect. This storm that's been in the Calvesta area, we've had a confirmed report of some minor house damage, it looks like, from a tornado that had touched down, and now we have confirmed reports from our storm spotters in this general area that we may still have a tornado on the ground with this particular storm. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer. Again, the area of concern is this cell right here just to the north and east of Calvesta. Still looks like we have strong rotation being indicated by HD Super Doppler. You can see the storm here still a couple of miles to the northeast of Calvesta. Notice how we have this classic notch showing up here now, moving into the western portion of Hodgman County. This would be the area of concern, and this new tornado warning does include, let's see, this would be for northeastern Finney, extreme northwestern Hodgman, southeastern Lane, and extreme southwestern Ness County. There's actually two different thunderstorms here with possible rotation. This thunderstorm warning, or actually the tornado warning here, is for extreme east central Finney County, northwestern Hodgman, and extreme southwestern Ness County. Both of the tornado warnings in effect this afternoon go until 3:15 this afternoon. But again, notice how we have what we call the inflow notch. This is where the wind is coming up into the storm. This would be the area of concern for the possible tornado. And again, storm spotters continue to confirm that we may still have something on the ground with this particular storm. We'll put a quick storm track on it and tell you which way it's headed this afternoon. It's moving to the north and east at around, let's call it 15 to 20 miles per hour. It's been a rather unpopulated area, and still the storm track is indicating that no city's in the path of this storm right now. But if you're in a rural area here of western Hodgman County, we definitely want to advise you to stay indoors, stay in your storm shelters, that be it below ground, in a basement. If you don't have a basement, you definitely want to get under something sturdy and protect your head from anything that might fall through the floor. But again, this storm here has a history of producing tornadoes. We still see the classic indication here on HD Super Doppler of strong rotation. Okay, now a new image coming in on the Doppler radar. It's still shifting to the north and east. We'll go ahead and clear our storm track away so you can get a better idea of what's going on here. I'll put the radar into motion so you can see how things have transpired this afternoon, and this is about the last 6 hours or so. Thunderstorms have quickly formed this afternoon. This whole area under a tornado watch this afternoon. Notice how the storm shifting there to the north and east. We'll go ahead and stop it for you and bring you up to date. Again, here's the area of concern. Storm moving to the north and east. We'll widen things out because we actually have more thunderstorms forming across southwest Kansas this afternoon, and we still have several severe thunderstorm warnings around the area, and it looks like we're going to continue to be under the gun as we head through the next several hours. Still a lot of activity showing up around the Jetmore area, stretching back towards Spearville, and then areas on south and east of the Dodge City area. We've got more thunderstorms, again, all racing to the north and northeast this afternoon. The area of concern right here is in the north west or northeastern portions of Finney County. These storms clipping the northwest corner of Hodgman County, eventually stretching up into Ness County. So anyone in these particular areas should definitely remain in your tornado shelters. What we're going to do is take a quick break. Well, let's go ahead and show you what those what you should do if you're in the path of these storms. Go to the centermost portion of your home, lowest level of your home. Stay away from doors and windows. Obviously, you have a basement. That's the best place to be in the event a tornado would strike your home. We're going to take a quick break, gather some new information. We'll turn you back to golf. We're going to continue to keep an eye on this stuff. You can always get severe weather updates on Always On Storm Team 12. We'll take a brief break and we'll be right back with you. Stay with us.
Leg action. What's your
What a play.
Good Saturday afternoon. We continue to monitor severe weather in parts of Kansas this afternoon. We just want to give you an update on what's going on, and then we'll send most of our viewers back to golf. But for those of you watching in southwest Kansas on KBSD, we're going to stay on the air continuously, as well as Always On Storm Team 12. We have a tornado watch in effect for a large part of southwest Kansas. We also have numerous severe thunderstorm warnings. Those are the counties that are indicated in the yellow. And then we have a couple of tornado warnings with confirmed damage 6 miles east of Cal Vesta. So the thunderstorms continue to rage across southwest Kansas. We'll switch over to our HD Super Doppler and we'll get you up to date on what's going on around the area. Again, most of the activities right here in southwest Kansas. Several severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect. We'll get you up to date on the tornado warnings, and we'll send most of our viewers back to golf coverage. But we'll switch over and we'll actually zoom in on HD Super Doppler into the area of concern, and it's generally been just to the east of the Cal Vesta area. And still looking at HD Super Doppler, we still have a classic notch being indicated here about 10 to 12 miles northeast of Cal Vesta, and this storm is racing to the north and east at around 20 miles per hour. So anyone in the northwest corner of Hodgman County, you should remain in your tornado shelters, be it in a basement. If you're in a home without a basement, you want to seek shelter below ground, maybe move to the centermost portion of your home. Closets, bathrooms are good places to be in the event a tornado would strike your home. Also, when you're thinking about taking shelter in a basement, remember what's above you. You want to get underneath something that's sturdy and will protect you from anything that might be falling through the floor. So definitely keep those in mind as you seek shelter this afternoon. Again, HD Super Doppler showing this cluster of storms here in northwestern Hodgman County moving out of northeastern Finney County. Confirmed damage to a house 6 miles east of Cal Vesta. We'll continue to keep an eye on this, but tornado warnings remain in effect until 3:15 this afternoon. At this point in time, we'll take a brief pause here and allow most of our viewers to return to golf. Meanwhile, we'll stay on the air KBSD 6, and we'll also stay on Always On Storm Team 12. So let's pause now as we break away.
Call or order underneath. Yeah, it's exactly what we're doing.
And the rest of our viewers across the state of Kansas, and we do want to give you an update on what's going on across Kansas. We continue to track some isolated tornadoes in the southwest corner of Kansas. We've been on continuously on the KBSD 6 transmitter in southwest Kansas, as well as you can find information always on Storm Team 12. That's 12.2 or cable channel 675. You can also track thunderstorms with us on our website, KWCH.com. We continue to see the bulk of our activity in southwest Kansas this afternoon. The blue counties shaded in here, that's a tornado watch until 7 o'clock tonight. It does not include Wichita, Salina, or Hutchinson, but I will tell you that thunderstorms continue to evolve in this area, and eventually they'll move into central and south central Kansas a bit later on this afternoon. So I think it's only a matter of time before we see severe weather into south central Kansas. We still have a couple of tornado warnings in effect. It does include northwestern Kiowa, including the city of Greensburg. Now, we think that the tornadic part of this storm is going to miss Greensburg to the north and west, but also southeastern Ford and northwestern Kiowa counties under tornado warnings till 3:45 this afternoon. Hodgman and Ness County under a tornado warning till 3:45. So a couple of areas of concern this afternoon. We'll switch over and show you HD Super Doppler really quickly before we send most of the viewers back to golf and show you what's going on around southwest Kansas. Again, two areas of concern this afternoon. One area in Hodgman County. We'll zoom in quickly and show you what's going on here in Hodgman County. Again, this is a tornado warning till 3:45 this afternoon. The area of concern is east of Jetmore in the Orwell area. This storm moving to the north and east and continues to move through rather unpopulated areas, some rather rural areas that we continue to watch this afternoon. Again, storm moving northeast at around 15 or 20 miles per hour. Could be some 1-inch hail, and there's some weak rotation. We don't have anything confirmed on the ground with the storm yet, but these storms have a history of producing some brief tornadoes, and we had some confirmed house damage 6 miles east of Calvesta in the eastern portion of Finney County. We'll move our view a little bit further to the south and east because, again, we continue to see some thunderstorms with the possibility of producing tornadoes this afternoon. We'll move you a little bit further to the south and east. There's Edwards County. Here's the other storm of concern. It's the eastern portion of Ford County and the western side of Kiowa County. The storm of concern is in the Buckland area, and this storm is moving to the northeast at around 15 or 20 miles per hour. We'll draw a quick storm track on this cell and show you some of the towns that might be affected. Again, 15 to 20 miles per hour seems to do it for the storms this afternoon. Not coming up with any cities because it's, again, an area that's not heavily populated, so that's definitely some good news. But again, any of those rural residences of northwest Kiowa County and the eastern portion of Ford County should remain in your storm shelters, be it below ground in a basement. If you're in a home without a basement, seek shelter in an interior closet, lowest, most center portion of your home, and stay away from windows. Those are the safety tips to remember as you seek shelter from any thunderstorm that might produce a tornado. There are several severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect this afternoon, and we continue to keep a close watch on those. Here's a new tornado warning. This is for extreme south central Finney County, west central Gray County, and northeastern Haskell County until 3:45 this afternoon. So let's go ahead and move our view just a little bit further back to the north and west because, again, these thunderstorms with isolated tornadoes this afternoon. Here's the northeast corner of Ford County. Most of that activity onto the north and east already. Here's one tornadic thunderstorm that we're keeping an eye on in the eastern portion of Hodgman County. Moving our view just a little bit further to the north and west. And here's the northeast corner of Finney County. Here's the southwest corner of Ness County. Keeping an eye on this thunderstorm here. But this new tornado warning does include northeastern or south central Finney County. So we're going to need to move our view just a little bit further to the south and southwest and show you what we can find on HD Super Doppler radar. Okay, this thunderstorm here does not look very impressive right now, but the National Weather Service may be seeing something that we're not seeing on HD Super Doppler. So we'll continue to keep an eye on this activity. We're going to let most of you return to golf coverage this afternoon while we stay on the air. KBSD 6, Eyewitness News in Southwest Kansas, as well as always on Storm Team 12. You can find more severe weather coverage there, so we'll take a brief pause and allow those viewers here in the Wichita area as well as the rest of the state to break away.
His putt out.
From Storm Team 12, a severe weather alert.
Good afternoon. We'll start off with some good news. At the moment, no tornado warnings in effect any longer around Kansas, although we still have a big area of thunderstorms through the southwestern part of the state down into northwestern sections of Oklahoma. Also, still have those couple of thunderstorms off to the northwest of Wichita that have been kind of rumbling around portions of Reno and Harvey counties. No indication of anything severe there, but certainly something that will be we will be watching very, very closely over the next little while. Let's very quickly stop the motion on this activity, and then we'll bring you in a little bit closer in the southwestern part of the state where we still have quite a bit of thunderstorm activity going on, and you can see those storms from up around Rush County and on southward and southeastward down into the western sections of Barber County. What may be the worst storm right now is the one, actually two of them down here in Woods County, Oklahoma. What was that report? Okay, Ross stepped out, but baseball-sized hail with the storms down there. Thank you, Rodney. And so some very, very intense thunderstorms still going on down in that area. In fact, let's see if we can put that stuff into motion one more time. I think I have to move over to the other side here, and there we go. And we'll be able to show you again the movement on the storms. Most of the activity has been to the north this afternoon. You can see kind of some weakening on that band that's right in through there, but those storms down in Oklahoma will be moving into portions of Comanche and Barber counties over the course of the next 30 to 45 minutes. And then we've got those couple of storms around the Reno-Harvey County area, again kind of weakened, although it looks like there's one pretty strong storm now in the northwest corner of Harvey County. Nothing at all threatening the city of Wichita at the present time, so some good news there. We do, though, still have some severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for Rush and Pawnee counties, as well as a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings down in Woods County, Oklahoma. Those are the yellow-shaded counties. The blue area in here, the counties that have the blue around them, that's a tornado watch in effect this evening, and then a severe thunderstorm watch for the counties outlined in green through central Kansas and into the north central sections of Oklahoma. So we'll continue to be monitoring this thunderstorm activity as the afternoon goes on. Stay with us.
Yeah.
He's going to be cut by this one, really cut. I mean, I would have thought, you know, he played so well.
From Storm Team 12, a severe weather alert.
Good afternoon. Strong thunderstorms continue in parts of western Kansas at this hour, and a new tornado warning in northwestern Oklahoma. And this is a storm that is moving toward Kansas at this time. Let's show you a little bit closer view. We'll kind of start out a little bit wider and then slowly make our way in a little bit closer. You can see a pretty good thunderstorm here. Excuse me. In the Stafford-St. John area, in central portions of Stafford County, and just some minor thunderstorms really elsewhere around southwestern Kansas, including one just straight to the east of Dodge City. You can see scattered activity down through the Barber County area, but what we're really concentrating on right now is just to the south of this. We'll move our view up here and show you Alva, Oklahoma, and Woods County. Tornado warning now in effect for northeastern Woods and northwestern Alfalfa County right in here as that storm is moving to the northeast at about 25 miles per hour. Folks around Alva, Amarita, Burlington, Byron, Capra, Oklahoma, you should take tornado precautions at this time. This is a very dangerous storm that we have in your area right now. I want to get you in even closer on the storm to be able to show you what we're seeing with the radar. And you can see the little notch in here just a couple miles south of Alva. This area is got some strong indications of rotation in it. In fact, we've got Storm Team 12 storm chaser Lance Ferguson on the line with us right now. Lance, you've been tracking that storm down in Woods County. What's going on?
Barrel right now located a mile and a half east of Alva. You can probably hear the hail. It's up to football size hail. I got very strong winds blowing out of the east.
Okay, Lance, we can hear the hail, but we can't hear you.
Yes, I got very large hail falling.
Okay, why don't you make your way off to the east and try to get away from that hail area. I will tell you, thank you, Lance, Lance Ferguson, Storm Team 12 Storm Chaser, that Lance he was sending us some video a little while ago. We've lost the signal, but we could see a well-defined wall cloud in that storm down there. So again, folks around the Alva area and then northeastward on up toward Burlington, Oklahoma, should be taking tornado precautions at this time. This new tornado warning in effect until 5:30 this afternoon. You can see as it continues to the northeast, it will eventually, I'm sure it's going to hold together as that big and strong a storm, move into portions of Barber County in southern Kansas. So as our rules of safety indicate, you want to go to the center of the room, the center of the building, the lowest level that you can. If you've got a basement, something underground, that's the best thing. If not, you want to be in the lowest level of the building you're in. And you, of course, want to stay away from doors and windows, flying debris, things like the windows, the glass indoors. Those types of things cause more injuries and fatalities than anything else when storms are going. So again, this is a new tornado warning until 5:30 for northeastern sections of Woods County, northwestern sections of Alfalfa County in northern Oklahoma. In fact, I think we can switch you over there and show you that area. And you can see it is just a small portion of Woods County and the northwest and north central part of of Alfalfa County down in Oklahoma, and those are the most dangerous storms that we're looking at. As you can see, no warnings in effect anywhere in Kansas at the moment, but a tornado watch continues in the blue outlined counties in the western part of the state. That goes until 7 o'clock tonight. The green shaded counties in the central Kansas area, that's a severe thunderstorm watch that goes until 11 o'clock tonight, and a new, thank you, Ina, a new severe thunderstorm watch in southeastern Kansas, also now in effect. The Weather Service now just indicating that they're keeping a close eye on some thunderstorms that are in the Harvey, McPherson, Reno County area right now. Let's very quickly take you in on that activity. And yeah, we've got a pretty strong storm there in the northwest corner of Harvey County, just to the east of Buhler, southeast of Inman. And let's see if we can put that into motion real quickly here. And let me see. Sometimes the computer gets a little finicky, so let me. There we go. And see what we have on motion on that storm. Looks like it's moving just about straight to the north. So hopefully the core of that storm, the way it seems to be moving right now, right along the Reno-Harvey County line, should stay just to the east of Inman. You may be on the very back edge of that thunderstorm cell. and eventually it looks like it is headed toward McPherson. So folks up in McPherson, be alert for the possibility of a strong thunderstorm, maybe some small hail at this point in time, along with some gusty winds and new storm. It looks like it's starting to develop between McPherson and Hillsborough, so folks over toward Canton and Galva, be alert as that storm is in the intensifying stage over you at the present time. Stay with us, we'll keep you updated.
I can remember I was happy that I could even hold myself up on the pull-up.
From Storm Team 12, a severe weather alert.
Good afternoon. We continue with thunderstorms around portions of central Kansas down into northern sections of Oklahoma. The most dangerous of the storms by far still in northern Oklahoma. Some good news on that account is that the storm, which initially was moving northeast and looked like it was headed toward Barber County in Kansas, has actually taken a turn to the east. Let me stop the motion on the activity here. And just once again, we still have about another 7 minutes for a tornado warning for northeastern Woods and northwestern Alfalfa counties in Oklahoma. You can see scattered storms that are still stretching through central Kansas. Some strong storms, but not severe, from the eastern sections of Stafford County back down into Barber County. But the most dangerous one is the storm that's down in northern Oklahoma. We're going to zoom in on that area right now and show you Woods County here, Alfalfa County here, and then County is, well, Grant County, I should say. Oklahoma is over there. This area right in through here, headed right toward the town of Cherokee. Very strong winds. Radar indicating those winds could be on the order of 70 to 80 miles per hour, and they're moving straight to the east across the northern sections of Alfalfa County right now. They've come out of the Alva, Oklahoma area. Still probably some large hail just to the northeast of Alva in the northeast corner of Woods County. And so again, as that storm moves eastward, folks right along the Kansas-Oklahoma border from Kiowa eastward over toward Manchester, be alert. This storm, you're going to be right on the edge. It could produce some very strong and potentially damaging winds at just about any time. So it is something that bears very, very close watching. We'll, of course, keep you updated. You can see we still have that tornado warning down in Oklahoma, the red shaded area, the yellows indicating severe thunderstorm warnings that go as far as the northwest portion of Grant County in Oklahoma. K County over here, Wichita is in a severe thunderstorm watch. That goes until 11 o'clock tonight. That's the green shaded counties here in central Kansas, the blue shaded counties in western Kansas. That is a tornado watch that is still in effect, and that watch goes until 7 o'clock this evening. So we'll continue to watch the storms, but much of the activity in western Kansas has been fading.
Just fall.